Hey everyone! Welcome to Lighthearted Life and Collectibles. I'm Penny. So tonight we're going to do a little topic by Auntie Shell over at Shellxbea. I will have a link to her video below. But she was doing a video and talking about what she really loved about her favorite sculpt. So you can go check out her video and see who her favorite sculpt is. But she asked a question. And in the question she said, name your favorite sculpt in the comments. Just the first one that comes to mind. So of course, mine was Adalyn. So I decided to do a video for Auntie Shell talking about what I love about Adalyn. Alright, so while her bottle is getting warmed up, we're going to change her diaper. And just talk about everything that I absolutely love about the Adalyn sculpt. And one of the main things that I want to talk about is her weight. Like how heavy she is, the size of her. You know, she's a good size newborn. She wears 0 to 3 mostly. And I love that about this sculpt because it reminds me of my son. When he was born, he was over 9 pounds as well. He was heavy. He had, you know, thick limbs and stuff just like she does. And holding her just makes all those beautiful memories come back. So that is the main thing that I love about this sculpt, that I didn't even know that I would love about it until I got her, because of course, you know, I wasn't able to hold her until, you know, she was made. You know, just up until then I had only seen pictures. I'm going to show y'all her little sleeper she has on. It's got a kitty cat on it, and it's blue with pink hearts and little pink bows. And the feet are kitty cat heads. Isn't that so cute? And then she has on this big giant bow that is like a cream color. It's so cute. She's got her bib on that says I love mommy, and it has a little bird. So that's what she's going to have on while she's drinking from her bottle. I'm going to bring it in here as soon as it's warm. So by the time we finish this, it'll be nice and warm and she can have some. But yeah, just, I love that about the sculpt. That's the main thing that I didn't even know I would love until I got her. Another thing I really love about this sculpt, I mean, just totally love about her, is the placement of her hands, the way that they are so newborn-like. The little curled up fist, the little claw hand that, you know, that was perfect for my artist to put little scratches on her face because it looks just like where she would scratch herself. I love the little chubby legs, the chubby arms, just everything about this baby. It's just this perfect newborn. How she goes into a newborn scrunch. How her legs are curled up. And when you pick her up, her little head is floppy. But she can also do that newborn head bobble. Like, I love that. Like, it just, I will just sit and hold her in my lap and let her sit up and do the newborn head bobble. It's very just soothing to me. It's so soothing to just hold her and just look at her and just admire her artistry from both artists, the sculptor and the reborning artist. But I know that this is all about, you know, like what you appreciate about the sculpt itself. So I'm going to try to stay concentrated on that. Even though there's so many beautiful details that Sandra did, the little umbilical stump, you know, all that I love about the sculpt. That was things that she added, and she added a tongue. So that doesn't normally come with the sculpt either. That's something that was added by her reborning artist, Sandra Stanley. But I love the fine details that was painted into her. Like this. I love her rib cage, how realistic it looks. It's very pronounced, and, you know, she's the first baby I have had that had this kind of detail sculpted into her, as far as like having a rib cage and all that kind of stuff, and a breastbone and all that. Like, I haven't had a silicone baby that had that deep of detail, and I really appreciate that. You know, she's got shoulder blades. And one of the things that I really love about this sculpt is something that a commenter of mine actually said it looked weird. It was on her details video. And I know everyone is entitled to their opinion, and I'm not that person that's going to tell you that you can't have an opinion ever. You know, I'm not going to get mad at you because we have differing views or different opinions, because people are just, they're not all going to agree. You're not going to agree with everybody all the time, and everybody all the time is not going to agree with you. So, you know, when somebody says something that's criticizing of my baby, I just try to let it, you know, slide off my back or whatever. But I couldn't help it. I took it personally. I became a little offended for a while, and then I got over it. But this person commented on her details video and said, well, she's cute, and the sculpt is very detailed, and her painting is so realistic. Like, her skin tone is realistic and all that. But her double chin just looks weird. And so, I was like, well, I don't think it looks weird. Not everybody likes the same thing, though. I mean, you know, and that's, you know, that's true. But look at this little double chin. That's one of the things that I love. And another reason why I love her little double chin so much, and this is something that I didn't realize until I actually got her and was able to just hold her and study her, you know, as I was holding her, is that my son had this same kind of little double chin, and it reminds me of him and just brings back all kind of good memories, you know, of him being a baby. So the one thing that that lady thought looked weird, to me, it's like a little beautiful feature on her face, you know, the little tucked in chin like newborns will have with the little fat roll underneath. And I think that's cute about her. And also something I really like about her is her soft spot, her Fontanelle. It's like pronounced, you can see it, but also when you touch it, it feels softer right there. And then she's got the lines, you know how newborns will have like those little skull separation lines. She's got that. But yeah, I appreciate the realism of this baby, the total newbornness of this baby. Like, when I discovered this sculpt, I had already been talking to Sandra about saying, you know, I want a newborn baby, but a big newborn baby with open eyes. Because I had Kylo, and he's a big size too, but he's asleep. And so I told her I was going to be on the hunt. She was like, okay, you know. So I saw Tasha Edenholm sharing this baby on her wall. And I kid you not, I became obsessed. Like, totally obsessed. But in a good way, you know. It was like, all I could think about was her. Like, everything was about her. Hobby-wise, that is. Like, you know, of course, I could function outside of thinking of her. But, you know, as far as my hobby went, this baby was life. And so I was going to, you know, figure out a way to get her. And I did. I ended up selling another doll on, who has a new mommy who loves her. And she says she's going to keep her forever. She actually has the boy Leo, which my doll was the only girl Leo. So she said she's got her little set of twins. And so she's happy with having them both together. So I'm glad that she's so happy with her. But yeah, I became so obsessed with her that I would watch the video that Tasha Edenholm had put up of her movement over and over. I would look at every picture that got uploaded to Facebook over and over. I even went to Tasha's YouTube and watched the movement video on there of her. And I think there was like a picture slideshow or something. Anyway, it was just, I watched it over and over, and I told my friend Jenny, who now is not in the hobby, but she still watches my videos. Hi, Jenny. You know, I was telling her, I was like, I haven't been this obsessed over a baby in a long time, like since Kylo. So, that's how I knew that she was going to be the it baby for me, and boy, is she ever. Like, I've had so many people to tell me that my joy with Adalyn and just being just rejuvenated in the hobby has also rubbed off on them, and that my joy is making them happier in their hobby. And that just makes my heart swell with love and joy. Because, yeah, it's nice to be happy, but it's nice when you're happy and you can make others happy. Others are happy because you're happy. Not because you did anything special for them, but because you're so happy. So that is another thing that I love about this sculpt that doesn't really have anything to do with the artistry. It's the immense joy that she has brought me and others just because she exists. So that in itself is just something that it's a great feeling. Like, I'm at a loss for words. Like, I would like to just spew all of these beautiful, intricate words, but I don't have any. Like, it's just a great feeling. And I'm so happy to have this baby. And that is everything that I love about the Adalyn sculpt, whether it be artistry or the way she makes me feel or the way she makes others feel. So let's go get that bottle. Look how easy this is for her, y'all. It looks so realistic for her to hold on to this bottle. I'll show you in just a second. See, look. See, I can hold my own bottle. It's in her mouth really good. But I love this. And then, of course, she has her little eyes just tilted, looking directly over at me. And I think that is so sweet. And that is something that a real baby would do with these bottles. They would use their little hand to grasp because that's what they're used to doing. That's like a reflex for them. When something goes in their hand, they close it around it and they grasp. So yeah, so I can do a good job drinking these bottles all by myself. Love it. Love these bottles. Role playing is so fun. So yeah, that is everything I love about Adalyn. I hope you enjoyed it, Auntie Shell, and everyone else who is watching. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Just hearing about everything that I love about the Adalyn sculpt. It is a beautiful sculpt. And I just love everything about her. Everything about her. There's nothing about this baby sculpt that I would want to change. Everything is perfect. Oh, everything is perfect. So we're going to let baby Adalyn finish her bottle. We'll see you next time. And remember, do everything you do with love and be a good human. Bye, everyone.